Hello, everyone, and welcome to our double live unboxing Unleashed with my very special guest and Rogues Gallery member. Of course, we have Eric B in the house, who is going to be double unboxing this with me. And we're going to be unboxing the Batman Who Laughs premium format quarter scale statue from Sideshow Collectibles. And congratulations on yours, sir.
Thank you. Same to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's so excited. It's so excited to do this at the same time and to see this statue. And again, this statue is not without controversy, as we've been talking ad nauseum for the last couple of weeks about how bad initial photos are of these things. And of course, everybody's freaking out. Oh, the base color's not right. Oh, his visor looks like sculpted clay. His hands aren't bloody. So everybody's freaking out. And so we are here today to see if they're right or see if they're completely wrong, which they probably are, because I have seen better photos since then of this statue from Sideshow Collectibles. And I don't know about you, but I know that I am thrilled beyond compare to get any new villain from this line. Of course, we've been asking for Riddler and Penguin and Two-Face and Ra's al Ghul and all those characters, but I am very excited that we're finally getting a villain. And you don't have a lot of villains in your collection, right?
No, I'm not usually a villain collector, but this is one of my new favorite villains in the Batman universe. So I'm excited to have him in. I have the 6-scale Kotobukiya, but that's about it.
That's awesome. So do you have a place picked out for him already?
He might be taking Zatanna's place. I might be selling Zatanna.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, I cannot wait to unbox this for everybody. And I do want to say hello to everybody in the chat really quick before we get started. I know, Eric, I think yours is still maybe in the styrofoam or in the actual box. So I don't know if you want to start, kind of doing your thing.
I'm already taking out of the styrofoam as you say hello to everybody.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And I've already removed the styrofoam from the box. So it'll take Eric just a little bit longer. So we'll say hello to everybody. We got Super Miguel in the house. Let's go. I might get this tonight if I like what I see. Well, there you go. Hopefully, we'll be able to sell it for you, and we'll give our honest opinion about this. And of course, I will be doing a full review as well on the channel. And I don't know, maybe even Eric will do a review as well. We'll see. Maybe we'll get differing opinions. We'll see. But I'm excited. We got Lane Kramer. Yes, this is the Sideshow one. I will be, when I do the review, guys, I will be doing a side-by-side next to the Prime 1 piece. So that'll be interesting as well. George Moss in the house says, holy crap, I can't wait. Thank you very much, George. Alfonso Adam is with us. Hello, Alfonso. Mizzy Gaming, I love it, says, awesome. Thanks for being here. Nicholas Capote says, good evening. Let's unbox this madman. Yes, very, very metal tonight. I love it. We got Julia Rose. She says, hi, everyone. Can't wait for this. BSC content is better than most things on TV. Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say, Julia. Really glad that you're here. I got KohnHead Collectibles in the house. Hello to you. We got Ryan in the house. Hello, Ryan. Brotherhood member Chris and Logan says, what's up, Chris? Logan and I are here. Glad that you're here tonight. As we get closer and closer to Christmas Eve, this is definitely an early Christmas present for sure. Mike Stainbrook says, hello, good evening, let's go. Thanks for being here, Mike, another member, thank you. George Moss says, howdy. We got Brotherhood member Terry Gotham. Good evening, just unboxed mine earlier and it doesn't disappoint. Well, that is fantastic news from Terry, that's great. We got El Loco 1527. We've got Nathan Chaffman in the house, happy holidays to you as well. We've got Midnight Dip in the house. The Bataholic making his return right there. Thank you for being here. And congrats, gentlemen. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Took a quick peek. I'm excited.
That's right. Edwin Diaz is in the house. Dark Ranger 7. Kevin is here. Hey, guys. Good to see you, too. Hope you both like this one. I am, too. Fingers crossed that we're going to love this one. I have a good feeling about it. Let's see. Nathan Chaffman saying, Chris, Eric, and Mike saying hello to everybody. Got Brotherhood member Michael Ray in the house. Hey, Chris and Eric, congratulations on the new piece. Thank you. Carl says, and from Gotham Gallery, another member says, hey, guys, can't wait to hear your thoughts. Me too. I'm excited. Let's see. Dennis Perez is in the house. We've got Late Night Trip. Hey, Mike Stainbrook says, smash that like button. And you got to do what Mike says, guys. You have to do what Mike says. Please hit that like button. It does help the YouTube algorithm, and it helps other people find this going live. So definitely please hit that like button and continue to comment. That really helps. Also, watch the video all the way through. If you're watching it on a replay, that really helps too. Superman is here. Hello, all. Good to see y'all doing a double live unboxing. Yes, this is so much fun. I think we've never done one with Eric before. We've done a couple with Dan.
Yeah, no, it's the first time. Yeah.
It's your first, no pressure, right? J Conservative 76 says, "What's up, everyone? Welcome." Maximum says, "Sup, people? I want that piece bad." Well, hopefully you'll be able to pick it up. Yoda is in the house. Better statue than Prime 1? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Chris Reynolds is here. Hello to you. We got Jesse Hernandez in the house. We've got Jurgen is here. Hello to you. And again, Edwin saying hello to everybody. And again, if I do miss you, I do apologize as we continue to go tonight. But again, continue to please shout us out. Continue to talk in the chat. We love how interactive this show is. And again, we'll try to answer any questions that pop up. I'll either try to catch it or Eric hopefully will catch it as well. So anyway, thank you everybody for being here. We got 50 people already watching. Hey, Matt T just joined us, another Brotherhood member. Thanks, Matt, for being here. It says congratulations to Chris and Eric. And yeah, congratulations again to Eric. It's so cool. It's been a minute since you've had a new piece in your collection, right?
Yeah. As far as like new statues go, last thing I think was the Zatanna and the variant to Batgirl.
No, that's right. And both great pieces, but I think this one's, I think least it looks like it could top those, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why it might be replacing one of those.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, there you go. And so what I wanted to do first is I'm going to go ahead and do this for just a second to show the box real quick. So the box is really quite impressive, guys. I hope you can see it okay. It's got a lot of dark blacks, purples, greens. Obviously, it shows the statue itself, and you can see that those great teeth back behind there. And it does continue on along the side of the box, which is really cool with all those ha-has. And then on the back side, you also have, of course, the statue from behind with some of that great detail on the shoulder pads, the helmet, and things like that. But you do have all of these green, white, and purple ha-has. They're really, really impressive. And again, they continue on along the side. And then on the top, you do have that great Batman Who Laughs cover, the logo there, which is really cool. And I'm not sure, let's see, I think the ES is on here. So mine is 1006 out of 2,500. So 1006 out of 2,500. Eric, do you have a ES on yours?
I think it was 1,068. Let me check.
1,068. So we're not too far apart. So that's awesome.
1,067.
Oh, even better.
I was off by one.
Yeah, that's even better. Well, that's awesome. Let's see. Bobby Jones says, mine didn't even ship yet. Anyone else not get theirs yet? I have heard, Bobby, I was talking with, I think Jeff Delaney mentioned it in our private chat, that he thinks that maybe they're going to be shipped in batches. Sideshow has been doing that. So if you didn't, maybe if you didn't order day one or that first week, maybe you'll get yours in the next couple weeks or maybe a couple months. It really just depends. So that might be why yours hasn't shipped yet, or maybe you're on a payment plan or things like that. But didn't you kind of hear something similar that maybe it'll be in batches?
Yeah, it's in batch. I ordered mine, like last year when it first came out. And so if you try to order it now, I think shipping is January.
Okay. So they won't have to wait too long.
No, it's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all. So anyway, the box is really cool. What do you think of the box? I think it looks really great.
I'm not, the art box gets put in the attic, so I don't really care, but
yeah,
this art box is actually really cool looking. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love the colors and I love how creepy it is. It's just really cool with the teeth. I think that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I always feel like it's always a shame when you have to put these away because some of them are not anything special, but like this would be a cool art print.
Yeah, and it's a cool concept. The back of the box is the back of him, and then the front of the box is the front of him with the giant laugh behind him. So
yeah, it's really, really cool. It's awesome. Bobby responded, understood. That's more info than the Sideshow rep gave me today. So, well, we keep saying that Sideshow should pay us, to be their representatives. We would love that. That would be awesome.
And just because it says January, you never know. Sometimes, they might give you like an early shipping notification.
Yeah. Like I said, it's always kind of a crapshoot a little bit. So we just don't know always. Lane Kramer says, has anyone gotten or pre-ordered the Black Canary statue from Sideshow? That is from the same sculptor doing the Hunter statue. I have not. I've considered it. I think Delaney was.
Delaney, I think, said he ordered it last night.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a great piece. And so, if anything, Secret Sanctuary will be reviewing her. But I would imagine that she will be coming out probably early this next year, would be my guess. Did we notice the shipping being high for this piece? 119 to Boston. It was high. It is a pretty sizable box, although it's not that heavy. It's actually pretty light, which I was surprised. And you even mentioned your daughter brought it in. You know, it's like that's how light it is.
Yeah. I was telling Chris, my daughter's 11 years old, and she carried it inside the house, so it's not that heavy.
So it's not that bad. But I can't remember how much was yours. Yours was a little bit more than mine, but not like, was yours 80?
So I'm in New Jersey, close to New York. It was $82 coming from.
Okay, I think maybe mine was like 74, maybe, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I mean, that's quite a bit, but it's not $300 or $400 from Prime One like I've been spending here lately. So I'll take that. That's not too bad. But I'm surprised 119 to Boston. I'm surprised. No, I haven't ordered the Black Cave at this point. At least right this moment, I'm sticking with the blue one, but we'll see. Are those Bestas in the background? Justin's asking.
Those are packs, IKEA packs.
Those are the big ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have custom glass doors on them.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so we've looked at the box. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, I've been waiting since yesterday. This is, like I told you, this is the longest I've waited to open a statue. So
it kills you, right? All right, so let's get this going here, guys. We'll get this all set up for you. Let me see if I can move this chair out of the way a little bit. Make sure you guys can see okay. And we'll try to, I'll try to bring stuff up closer to the camera for you guys as well. But let's start with the base.
Okay.
Let me get my bat knife going. Always got to have some tools, right?
I'm already open.
All right. Let's go in here. All right. All right, everything's laid out nicely. Ooh, you got any smell coming up?
No, but I thought I heard a rattle in my base.
Oh, a rattle? Base is pretty light.
There's a slight rattle in my base. It's not bad, but I hear something. I think I hear the ocean. Hold on.
It's like it does look like kind of like a big seashell. Here's the bottom art, which is really cool. Got the purples and the green. It's really nice. Of course, you never see this, but so let's see. So like right off the bat, like one of the controversies here was that people were saying this was like super green. It does have some green to it, but it's not like obnoxious green. What do you think?
Oh, it's more like a dark turquoise. It almost reminds me of almost like Aquaman's base, the Aquaman PF, Jason Momoa.
Okay, yeah.
It's not too far off from that.
Not too far. It's got the grid, like this metal part. That looks really cool.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, underneath this area here, it does look a little sloppy. Like I can see like the airbrush marks. I don't know if is yours like that?
On the bottom? Yep,
Yeah.
I can.
I mean, if they're all like that, then fine, but
Yeah, mine's like that too.
looks like somebody shot it with an airbrush gun.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
The rest looks great.
Yeah, I do think it looks really good. I think that one of the big nitpicks is the kind of that blood effect coming down, and I think that looks okay. It's like we were talking before the show. Is like it's they've changed it to more of a brownish color, but I don't think it looks too bad. I think it looks okay. I don't know. What do you think of that brown?
Yeah, so looking at their website, so I just wanted to double check the colors earlier. So like on the actual grate area, it looked a little bit more red. And then down here, it turned into brown. So you're definitely missing the red that was originally up here. It just looked like they used one solid brown color throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, it is all kind of a brownish color. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. But I still think it looks good. Like it's all pooled up on the top. Like it looks like it's flowing down.
Yeah, I like the sculpt. I like the turquoise. I mean, there's different shades of turquoise and shading in it. And then, like you said, is it supposed to be blood dripping down, or is it a mixture of blood and rust and
like
dirt
ooze
and grime and whatever else he's been up to? So I'm assuming that's what. Obviously, it's not red. So
no, it's not red. And I think in areas, I mean, in areas it does look like it's like painted on instead of just like flowing, I guess you could say. But I don't think it looks bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just maybe could have spent maybe a few more minutes on it,
and to be honest, I don't actually mind that it's a little bit more brownish. This way, it's not as gruesome. I mean, if this was like red and just looked like a bloody mess, I think it would look a little bit too horror for my collection. So I really don't mind that it's like brown because it kind of looks more like you said, like rust or just grime dripping down the.
Some people are saying it looks kind of like maple syrup to the.
Looks like gravy poured over.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of gravy, but like that's okay. Batman Who Laughs has this oozy, gooey stuff. It's flowing down, and I agree. I think the brown looks good. I don't think it needs to be.
It's the multiverse.
Other than what it is, I think it looks really good. And again, that it looks like it's kind of pooled and flowing down. It's really cool. I don't know. I like it.
So on the grate itself, there are some like orange rust colors, and then on the back there is a little bit more like an umber orange rust coming down instead of like the typical brown that's on the front.
Let me show some people up close what we're talking about. There's some rusty, it's been near the rock and near the metal. So it looks really good. And there's like all these like little bolts and they're all like rusted out. So that looks really good, I think.
Oh, it's in the front too. Yeah, in the front, like around the bolts. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I like that. And it's got, like you're talking about the overspray, like there's some overspray here, but I think that's intentional to make it look like the light's glowing.
It's just one spot. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I think that one right there is intentional. Actually, they're all like that because it makes it look like the lights are glowing.
Let me see yours. Go like this.
Let me turn on this light.
You see you see like it's like two circles, like somebody just shot like an airbrush gun at it.
Yeah, mine's not that bad. Mine's just like a slight overspray. But it's not as oversprayed as yours. But that rattle, I wonder what the rattle is.
That wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I was going to say that happens a lot of times. Yeah. But anyway, the base looks cool.
Yeah.
And again, it's not very heavy.
No.
Surprisingly. All right, let's do, I think the legs are next.
Oh, he's in half?
Yeah, he's in half. And then it looks like the cape thing is separate. Ooh, I love his knees. He's got this great weathering. Let me see if I can again kind of show you guys. He's got this great weathering. It's kind of brownish on his knees.
He's got some long legs, man. Wow.
Really long, yeah. Really long legs. Look at it. Looks like a big giant wishbone. Make a wish. Yeah. But the boots look great.
Nice shading in the fold areas. Nice highlight.
Fabric. I mean, it's all sculpted, but it looks like fabric. It's got like little stitches in there as well.
Got some mud on the knees, like dirt and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I really like the knees. And again, it's that people don't love the visor. But the visor matches all the other browns throughout the piece. So it's like that, it's like got all these metallic type parts to them. And so I think it works really well. And he keys in right there in one spot. Right there. I'm scoot this over so you guys can see it against the white a little bit better. But yeah, the boots look really good. They've got a lot of like dark colors. I love the knees. I think the knees are really cool. It's like it's worn, you know. What do you think about the legs? You like them?
Yeah, he's looking good so far. I like the sculpt is amazing. Very cool with all the creases and the folds in the fabric. Looking good.
Then we have the I don't know what you would call this, kind of like the cape. This is
What's next? The up is the cape
this
first
thing.
or the
It's
body?
the kind of the bottom cape thing.
Wait, is the body first or the cape?
I just saw that there's a key, so this goes in first. This key's into the back of the legs.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And here again, we have 2 different shades. We've got kind of like this reddish color inside, which looks cool, but then like the outside looks very cape-like. Look at the texturing on that. Really cool.
Yeah, see, this wasn't showing up in photos. There's like a dark, like maroon brownish color on the inside.
Yeah, it looks really good. Here, let me show people yours. Yeah, I like the texture on the inside.
The paint looks amazing. Look.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it looks very like real leather kind of on the outside. Look at that side. Like that side's really cool.
Yeah, great job on the paintwork.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Jetta Patrol in the house. Hey, Jetta Patrol. Thanks for being here. Yeah, again, the texture is really good. Love it. So that's awesome. Yeah, Raf Grassetti is phenomenal. Fantastic design. So this looks like it fits. It looks like it fits at an angle.
Are you putting yours
down in? Yeah, you have to angle it a little bit at an angle. It doesn't go straight in. You have to angle it down a little bit. So
mine went in 2 seconds. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it goes in really easy. Just make sure that like the top of it is flush with the other part of the statue. That's cool. I need to get my spinner. Get my spinner. And again, we'll show you guys close-ups here in just a bit. That really flares out nice. That's cool. So the torso should be next then. Wow, this is cool. Oh, guys at home, I want you to. I'm gonna see if I can get the smell through the camera to you guys, because this one, ooh, that has a good new statue smell right there. All right, so while Eric's opening his,
as I'm going, I'm seeing the portraits, and the portraits look cool. All right, he's a big guy.
He is a big guy. Look at this torso; it's nuts.
Wow,
this really amazing detail. Now there's Eric. He's got his there. It's really cool looking, huh?
I'm impressed. This is cool.
I love the colors. This is what I envision like the Prime 1 Talon kind of looking like, with the golds and the blacks. And you see how it's even got like drips coming down the chest?
Yeah, I noticed that. Is that like drips or just like
it's like that same ooze.
Yeah.
It's that
all
same
right, so
ooze.
we look at the I haven't seen the visor yet, which was with the complaint, but I am seeing the buckles here. I think there is a little silver. I mean, it's looking good.
Yeah, it's not just flat gold. Like there's some different colors there, for sure. In the back, it even has drips in the back. Does yours have the drips?
Yeah, it shows up good on the camera right here.
Yeah, there's it's maybe a little dark on mine, but you can see kind of the drips right there. It comes down from the back and drips down. It's got a great buckle there. I think the shoulder pads, some of the photos, people were complaining that like, oh, they don't have all the detail in the shoulder pads anymore. It's still there, guys. It's still there. I mean, it's
this is cool, man. I'm impressed so far.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's got that same really kind of nice red within the collar. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of detail there. Looks good. And the arms are together. It doesn't key in or anything like that. The arms are what they are. Let's see how this thing fits on here. Looks like it kind of goes at a slight angle as well. Let's see. Oh, it just goes right down in. Man, he is big.
Yeah, it's a little bit like because he has that backwards lean. So
yeah,
but it goes right in. It's nice.
What do you think of the colors? Just what are your thoughts initially? He
is impressive so far.
Yeah, way better, guys. I have to tell you guys, way better than the photos.
Yep.
In hand. It's a dark black, but there's a lot of browns and golds and you look at the very bottom of the torso where those kind of things are flapping down. It looks like kind of like almost like a little bit of a blue sheen.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like a grayish blue.
Yeah,
highlight.
That's really nice.
Even it goes into the pants a little bit.
And you know what that does? That creates like a faux shine. Like it, you know what I mean? Like it's meant to be kind of like a shiny leather. I love the way that looks.
Yeah, no, the airbrushing work is great on this. They brought out all the highlights and the wrinkles. It's great.
Yeah, they did a really, really nice job. Really nice job.
He's a lot bigger than I thought he was going to come in and be like this scrawny, not small because I know he's tall, but
this is a big piece.
He's like the size of Batman.
Yeah, I think he might even be bigger than Batman. I mean, the overall presence of him, quite frankly. Should we do? Let's see. Next, should we do the hands next?
All right.
Okay. So it does have hands, and it also has the axe. Let's just do the hands first. At the top of the box here. Whoa. Okay. Wow, this is incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen. I'm going to say something, guys. You're going to be surprised. I think this is the best skin I've ever seen ever. I hope it picks up on camera.
I don't think I got the right one, but
you can actually. Well, it doesn't matter. They're both.
I got the axe.
You can see the blue veins underneath. The skin.
Yeah, I got that too.
That is insane.
Nice job on the nails. The nails have like a gloss on them.
Yeah, real clean paint. Let's see if you guys can. Let me see if you guys can see it a little bit better.
It's a nice texture on the skin. it looks like you can see like the pores, like a skin texture. It's not just like like a flat skin.
Let's go over to Eric here. Let you see his. But do you see like the veins underneath the skin? Like it looks like it's translucent.
Yeah, it's not showing up on camera.
Let me see if mine does any better. Can you see it better on there?
A little bit. Yeah,
a little bit. It's hard to see, but man, in person, you can. I mean, you guys can surely see the shadowing there underneath the skin. Like it looks like there's veins.
I mean, it's like skin pores, so you're not supposed to see it like from far away, but up, like when you look at it up close, you see like it looks like my hand. Like I see like the pores, like the skin texture of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
And like you said, like the veins with the blue under it.
I will agree, with some people's assessment about the paint has been dumbed down a little bit for the fingers. I don't think it's as bloody and as like gooey dark as it was in the prototype, but I still think it looks good. It's painted well. But yeah, it's definitely not as dark red. Would you say so too?
It's yeah, it's like a maroonish color.
Like it's like some people were saying it's like the Cheetos.
No, it's definitely not an orange. I made that joke too. I thought it was like an orange, red.
Yeah, it's more like it's definitely not the Cheetos thing, but it doesn't look like bloody. But it looks red, which is cool. I'm not sure which hand goes in which one.
It's a little darker in person than what's showing up on my camera right now.
So this is the regular hands.
Which one's the axe? This one's...
the axe, I believe, is the exclusive. I'll go grab mine.
I picked the right one.
And the axe is how I'm going to be displaying mine.
I kind of like both, but I'll probably use the axe.
Yeah, I like the axe. The axe is cool. So in there, there's that image again. I'll just kind of show you Eric's a little bit bigger here.
I think it looks better on yours.
Let's see. It's got like all of this great detail here with the like spikes, and it's like wrapped. It's got some nice texture and shading on the edges of the axe, and then the hands are the same. They got that same red effect with the black nails. It's really, really good. Yeah, Justin's saying it looks more like a blood stain. So I could see that. Yeah, it's more of a blood stain than.
So in pictures, it just looks like his hand is glowing, like red or orange, whatever color you want to think it's glowing. But if you look at it up close, there are like a little bit of like dark speckles to where it does look like, a little bit more of like a blood stain on the actual fingers. Yeah, it's not just like a glowing Cheeto effect to it. It's
like,
not
look at even like the knuckles. Like you see how the knuckles are different color, so it's like
it fades off into.
It fades off. It's really good, and I'm really impressed with the undertone that you can just see the vein.
That's what I was worried about, the blood effect. I thought it was just going to be one solid like glowing color, like his hand was glowing. It's not like that in person. It's
not
it's
even
one color, but it's a little bit more like it has like a transparency to it, and then there's areas where it's like speckled very subtly to where you could see it, like almost looks like not like a full blood splatter, but kind of like his hands have been through war.
Yeah, it's really impressive. I want to give a shout out to Super Geek Toys. So smash that like button. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for Super Geek Toys being with us tonight, and all of you being here and watching us do this. This is really cool. But yeah, this axe is awesome. Let's put it into place. Let's see this. So this one goes in the backhand.
Whoa,
strong
good magnet. Nice magnet.
Real nice. Yeah, I like the way that looks better. But I mean, the other hand looks cool too. It's really nice. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the axe better, or do you like the hand better?
I haven't tried the other one, but in pictures, I like both. I don't
know. I mean, the hand, of course, looks real maniacal.
Like a lot of people were saying that. Like, I'm surprised that the open mouth portrait wasn't the exclusive.
I am too, because I think that's the better portrait.
I haven't seen them yet, but from far away, it's looking good in the box. I can say that.
Let's see. Why don't we do, before we do that, we always say the portraits to last. Why don't we do the chains next?
Oh, how long is that going to take? All right, let me try.
Well, it shouldn't take as long as the prime ones. At least I think.
All right, so there's two of them. Which one goes?
All right, so there's two of them. The hook one. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically, you're getting this giant chain, guys. So there's a hook, and then you can see how long the chain is, and there's actually a loop. And then this one's got kind of like a hangy thing. I don't know what these are called. Pendulum, maybe. And this one goes on the front arm. No, I'm sorry, the back arm. This one goes on the back arm.
The one with the hook, or
the pendulum? I studied this before the show. So the pendulum one goes on this backhand, and it goes down so you can see it below the cape.
Let me hypnotize everybody.
Yeah. So basically, you just kind of start wrapping.
The hook goes in the front. Sorry, I was listening.
Yeah, the hook goes in the front arm.
Let me try this. All right.
And this one, it just hangs. It hangs down there at the bottom.
All right, so there's like a loop on it.
There's a loop, and I don't know. I think you can use the loop, or I think you can just simply wrap it around. I don't think there's any wrong way to do this.
It's a loop, and then it goes into a straight piece. With the hook.
So maybe you can just loop it through so it doesn't fall out.
I'm just gonna wrap it.
But that, like, I literally just wrapped it around. That was really easy. And then this one, there's you wrap it, and then you have the loop hanging in the front. So I think it's something. So like if you are watching this, what I would do is take the loop, and put it at the very, like where it stops, where the top of the loop, put it toward like the elbow, and then start wrapping at that point. And just start wrapping.
So I saw some current concerns where they said, will the chain damage the paint? The chain's actually pretty lightweight. I don't see it.
It is. It's a real chain.
It's not going to damage the paint.
But I don't think it, yeah, I agree. I don't think it'll damage anything. Just be careful. I mean, I wouldn't like mess with it too much. And so then the hook hangs not as low as the loop does.
Oh, so this one's interesting. So this one has a small loop and then a big loop, and then it hangs. The pendulum one.
So again, the way I saw it is that it's got this loop.
Did you put the small one around his arm? Is that what?
Yeah. So there's the loop here.
Now I'm on the back one now.
And then I had the loop stop at his elbow, and then I just started wrapping, and then you got the hook that comes down about halfway. So you want this to be kind of open. So like if your loop is like this, take it to the top of it, and that'll create that nice loop, and then you still have the hook about halfway down like that. So
this magnet's strong. I can't even get it off.
Yeah, it's a real strong magnet.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh my gosh.
And then again, you have the pendulum kind of hanging about that length, and again, here is just the chains. And again, I think you can just wrap them around. And again, there's no wrong way to do this. Just kind of wrap it around there, but
it's the same diameter as his arm, so I'm assuming it wraps around his arm.
Yeah,
that loop part. So that's what I'm doing.
Let me show you guys kind of some close-ups here while we're doing our thing here. Portraits are coming up next, guys.
Gonna check Sideshow's website later and try to do it the way they did it.
Yeah, and the way I did it is, like I said, I've been studying it today, and so I think that this is pretty darn close to what they had. Again, they have the loop up front that goes to about to the base, and then the hook is about halfway. But again, you can change it however you want. If you want to wrap it, if you don't want to have this hanging in front, you don't have to. You can really do kind of whatever you want. But I kind of like the length of the chain. I think it's nice. Add some nice look to it.
I might just leave it the way I just did it. I did it like quickly, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that this is a horror type character, so there's no right, wrong, or wrong. I don't think there's any wrong way to do it.
Oh, you didn't wrap yours.
It's easier than the Prime one was, because that way was a specific way to do it.
I wrapped it more around his front arm.
It looks cool, huh?
Guy looks like Mr. T now. Oh.
And I like the color. Like, again, it's that kind of that tan bronze. What do you think of the color?
It's the pickaxe has a little bit more silver tones in it compared to this hook claw here.
Do you think that was intentional?
I think you just have more material to work with when they were painting it, like to where this is like a little bit more thinner. It's not bad though. The darker the rust tone just means the more it's aged. So they just went for a really aged look on this, to where it's just like it's completely like rusted. It looks like an old muffler on a car that's been sitting out for 100 years.
That's exactly what it looks like. And I think it's something real different that I haven't seen on a lot of statues. So I kind of like it that it's so different.
Yeah, I mean that's how I would explain it. Like a lot of people wanted to see silver, and I agree. Like my Kotobukiya 1/6, he's a little bit more silver. I haven't seen the portrait yet, but he's more silver tones. But that looks more like it's like he has a new visor and everything's new, and maybe it's only been rusted for a year or two. This looks like it's been rusted for like 100 years. Like it's old looking. So I mean, it just depends on the rust effect, how old you want to go with it. They went really old with it.
Yeah, really old. Road Dog says 2 collectors getting their chain on. That's exactly what we're doing. Absolutely. And Mike says, I want it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to want it after seeing these videos. I'm anxious to do the review, get the review out to you guys as well, because I think I am really impressed with what I'm seeing here color-wise. And he's very dynamic looking. And I think I know it's killing you to wait. Let's get these portraits on.
Yeah.
Let's do the regular first.
Okay.
A little styrofoam to protect these. These are all just wrapped with plastic, no tissue paper. So yeah, it's definitely a tan, rusted look. But so let me ask you your initial. The biggest complaint is like, oh, his face looks too pink. Do you think it looks too pink?
No, because there was pink in the prototype, and I don't mind the pink. I think it actually looks kind of cool. It's kind of like he's half human, half almost like turning, like white Jokerish.
Yeah, and I mean it's very white in person. Hopefully it picks up on the camera. Like it's very white, but it's got pink undertones, so I think it looks like even creepier to me.
The teeth are amazing. I mean,
teeth are amazing. Look at I didn't even notice like his tongue. You see his tongue kind of curling up.
Wait,
oh, you have that's the exclusive.
Oh, this is the
yeah, that's the exclusive. That's all right.
All right, I'll show this one first.
That's all right. You can show him. Show him the exclusive.
I was like, what do you see the tongue? Yeah, they went around the gum lines and just like made it look like he has like tartar all throughout his
Yeah, I think the teeth are great, and I love, at least on this one, his tongue is actually curled at the bottom. It's really cool.
Grab the other one.
Okay. You notice it's got some nice detailing there on the top. It's got some stitches. But yeah, the mouth, it's really, really good. Yes, Sideshow is definitely stepping it up for sure. I agree with you on that. Super Geek Toys. The head sculpt is really, really good. And again, yes, I could see where people might have complained about this not being silver, but so much of the rest of the statue is the same color that it just makes sense aesthetically, in my opinion. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, I don't mind. My first reaction was where did the silver go? Like I said, they just went for a more aged look. My main concern when this first came out was, are they going to nail the mouth area? Because I think that was the hardest thing to pull off, and they definitely nailed the mouth area compared to the prototype. So,
yeah, the mouth is really good. Sorry, I'm just going to get the other head sculpt here. So the other, the exclusive, which again, I am surprised that the exclusive is the one with the closed mouth. But again, yeah, you have the, this is the exclusive portrait right here. And again, just to see, just like Eric was showing, the two side by side.
And again, this is a web camera, guys. So when Chris does the review, you'll see it better in person. Because it's a little blurry right now. So
yeah, absolutely. So hopefully, the review, you guys will really be convinced. But man, I think these look amazing. Amazing.
It's creepy, man.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite?
Let's see. I like them both. I think I do like the exclusive a little bit more. I don't know.
Oh, really? So you like this one?
Yeah, it just has, I don't know, the expression with the folds in his face. I don't know. I have to
there's definitely more statue. Hold on. There's definitely more creepy detail in the face with that. Yeah, here's the exclusive. Let's put that on there. Give you guys a close up here. Yeah. So that's the exclusive.
What's crazy about this is he's so dynamic and he's not doing much. He's just standing there, but the way he's bended backwards, it's just it's in the whatever you want to call it, the cape or his, the flow of his clothes is just it creates this like dynamic look to it.
Yeah, it's that cape thing that really adds so much to it.
It's just
the regular portrait.
There's a lot of movement to it when you look at him. Let me see.
Yeah, and again, guys, these are webcams. So again, we will have the full review up this week for you guys.
The one thing I'm really impressed by are the magnets are really strong for once on first side.
Super strong. So is there anything that you don't like?
The both portraits look good. This is a hard decision. Let me see. Let me look at them over again. All right. So yeah, like people brought up the blood on the base. Yeah, it doesn't look like blood. It looks like brown, whatever. I don't hate it though, because like I said, I think it might look maybe a little too gruesome. And I mean, worst case, it wouldn't be hard for me to add blood to it if you shouldn't have to do that, but I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I like it.
The sculpt is fantastic.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a big piece that people are going to really want.
Yeah, I think this might be a little bit of a sleeper piece because he's impressive in person.
Yeah, I agree.
He's got a lot of size to him. He's got a lot of presence to him. And it's just a really cool, like I said, he's not like flying through the air looking dynamic, but just the way he's standing, it's very dynamic.
Very dynamic. And he's not washed out at all. You know, some of those initial photos, he looked kind of washed out to me, and the paint looked, you know, people were saying, that there's lots of detail. Like, there is not a lots of detail.
No, this thing is cool, man. Definitely.
It's really good. Here, let me get back to you so people can see yours. Guys, I love this thing. I think it's awesome.
Me too.
Yeah, get back to Eric here and let him see yours. So you have the exclusive portrait in. It's really cool. Yeah, he's going to take up some room.
Yeah, let me maybe get a size comparison here. Let's see how big he looks.
Dan Blaster says, looks like copper oxidizing more than blood. And I think that's probably what it is. I think it's meant to be this old brown goo that's flowing out of this, you know, whatever this thing is, the sewer or whatever. So I think that's exactly what it is. Badman says, I wonder how many folks in this chat have now added this piece to their shopping cart. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. For anybody watching the replay, I will pin the link in the pinned comments. So if you're looking for it, if you're interested in ordering it, I highly recommend it. Eric, do you recommend it to everybody as well?
100%, man. This is cool.
Super Geek Toy says, so this or the Tweeterhead Catwoman, which one is better? Oh, man.
And I wouldn't lie. Honestly, I was thinking, should I return it when it comes in? Nah, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I wonder if this will be the first piece I return, but I love it. Man, and it really fits in with this collection in this Batcave. I tell you guys, it's really good. And just it's dynamic and fun, like Eric was saying. Paint looks good. I don't think anything is really other than the fingers are not as dark as I was expecting. I still feel like it's a big home run hit.
The fingers are red. It's the base where it gets brown.
Yeah. So it's definitely a different color.
So honestly, the fingers look good to me. It's the base where it just looks like mud. So I mean, if that's what they were going for, I think, like I said, I was looking on the website and it looked like this area was a little bit more red, and then it went into a brown to where it's just one solid brown color now.
Yeah. But I still think it looks good. I mean, it's
not bad.
I think like the whole piece, if you look at the colors from top to bottom, they all work together.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing that really sticks out to me that like, whoa, that's a weird color choice. But I feel like it all works.
I mean,
so I tip my hat to Sideshow, guys.
Yeah, for a black and gray piece, the paint looks incredible. The way they highlighted it and just shaded it, it's nicely done.
Bring the Winter has this piece. He said, I got mine yesterday. Really great piece. Surprised how good it came out. I am too. It's really good. Justin, I agree. The portraits, both of them. This is one that you're going to want to swap out from time to time. They're both really, really impressive. I think I personally like the open mouth one still a little bit better, but yeah, there's something about he just looks like Henri with this one.
I mean, they're
really
both
up to no good. Neil is here. He says, new to the channel, and this review came at the perfect time. Definitely purchasing this one. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And again, guys, I will have the link in the chat pinned comment. If you do use that link, it does help support the channel. So thank you guys very much for that. Again, both Eric and I definitely recommend this one. I think it's way better than we were expecting it to be. And I can't wait to add it to the collection. I can't wait to put it in with the rest of the rogues.
Yeah, I want to see what he looks like in your display case.
Yeah, I need to like swap out my case because I need a bigger case. But I'll do that this week. Kevin says, will Batman Who Laughs be an icon villain 20 years down the road? I think that there's a good possibility. Like there's been a lot of villains that have come and gone over the last 20 years, but not very many stick. You have your core villains from like the 60s and 70s and 80s. And then like Harley Quinn in the 90s, but there hasn't been a lot that have stuck since. And don't you think that this character is like become very, very popular?
Yeah, I mean, they're continuing his stories and constantly expanding them. So I think he'll be around for a while.
I do too. I think he will be. Let's see. Lane says, man, seeing how cool this was in 1/4, I will say this makes me want the 20-inch advanced suit Batman coming from Prime 1. Yeah, that's a great piece as well. A lot of people say this is unhealthy for me as well because I want to order it. I think this is something, guys, I don't think you're going to want to sleep on this one. I think that people are really going to want to see this once more reviews get out there. But it's really well done, guys. Carl says, I had initial concerns that were put aside once it was in hand. Yeah, that's the thing is the initial photos, guys, are always really crappy. They're just, no matter what. I'm going to take a lot of photos of this guy and post it in the group for you guys because I know you guys are going to want to see it. And maybe Eric will do the same. And again, I'm going to film a review. Eric, I don't know if you want to do one too or not. But you're more than welcome if you'd like to.
I'm definitely taking pictures. I think he's one of those pieces that it's gonna look awesome in pictures. Just the angles of him, I can already tell.
Yeah. Ro Moreno says #put the case back in the old spot.
I'm already having fun with the video camera, just with these angles here from down below.
Yeah, it's fun. And now, of course, you need to get like a 1/4 scale guitar to put in his hand, right?
I've seen them. I might order one.
That's right. Lane says, yeah, you speak of characters that might stick. I'm wondering if Punchline will be. I do think the Punchline will be around for a while. Obviously, she has a big following already. So it's interesting. Polly's Hideout says, have you guys seen the Nightmare Batman from Weta? Yeah, we actually talked about it on Rogues Gallery Live last night. If you guys didn't see the show, it was a special night last night because we were unboxing tonight. And that Nightmare Batman looks phenomenal. And again, it's quarter scale. Really cool. Bring the Winner says maybe the streaks running down the base and over the car faces might be a little too broad and unstreak-like. Only problem. Yeah, that I would say that's my biggest complaint is it almost looks like somebody took like a marker and did the strokes. I know they didn't, but it just doesn't feel like it's maybe as painted as well as it could. But again, it's just a small nitpick to me. Overall, again, the overall aesthetic of the piece is very, very nice. But yeah, I think maybe the strokes were a little bit broad for what they were. I could see your point there. No, he does have a guitar. there you go. Put it back up there. There you go.
It's not one.
Oh, it's even a Batman guitar. That's awesome. I love it.
Right.
So now you just have a custom version. I love
get
it.
penalized on YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to say we're getting copyright strike now. That's right.
I've seen they do make quarter scale guitars though. I've seen them on Amazon. They have like all these different bands. Yeah, we call replica guitars in quarter scale. So
well, I mean, the thing is that this is metal. This is rock and roll, and so I think that's what inspired this pose a little bit. And obviously, there's been some great art as well as inspired, potentially this pose. So it's really, really cool. Shadow 32 says, I'm trying to choose either this one or the Tweeterhead Catwoman. Which one will you recommend overall? I do own both of them, but they're just so different. Like, it's really hard to say. This one definitely is more dynamic. This one has more detail than Catwoman does. But all I'm going to say is I'm glad I own both of them. I love them both. But it really depends. If you can only afford one shadow, I would say buy whichever one you have a bigger emotional connection to. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Hey mate, really enjoy your videos. Cheers for the content. Thank you very much, and thanks everybody that's watched the Mr. X video tour today. That was a lot of fun. He messaged me today and he said, next time we really have to do a full day, because that would be amazing, and I would love to do that. And now I've got to either get over to Eric's house, or Eric's got to come down to the Batcave too. I would love to make that happen sometime. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I need to see all your third scale pieces, because where I am, they don't have too many third scale pieces on display. No, the comic book shops. Plenty of quarter scale, but not third scale.
And that was what was cool about, when X was in here, he was just like, there was a lot of pieces that he hadn't seen in person. And it's always just neat to appreciate these pieces, because, you see them on camera and you see them, in other people's collections. You really can't always appreciate really what the art really is and how big these things are sometimes. But yeah, I'd love to have you down sometime if you're ever in these neck of the woods, that's for sure. Really want the XM King Batman Who Laughs. Yeah, we talked about that one as well, and I think that one might go very, very well with this one. Yeah, Queen Studios is making a 1/4 scale Nightmare Batman. Queen Studios is also making a great quarter scale Batman Who Laughs as well. It's a crazy big piece. Stop with that encouragement. I had it at the place, the order button, and click the X in the top right window. Hey, you better order this, buddy. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It has the BSC stamp of approval on it. Sideshow should be thanking the two of you. Hey, Sideshow wants to thank us. Again, we love Sideshow. This is a phenomenal piece by them. There's no doubt about it. And again, I think it's going to be a big sleeper hit, like Eric said. Lane says, it's a tough man. I tell you, the Tweeterhead Catwoman, that's an iconic Catwoman. Yeah, talking about which one do you choose? They're both so darn good. Would love to see a Hush Tommy Elliott, no doubt about it. I think the Batman Who Laughs will pair great with the Sideshow Batman. Yeah, I think so too. They're both facing each other. So I think it would work very, very well. Cash to Gemini in the house. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, please do me a favor, guys. He's up and coming, and give him some love. Would love to have him on Rogues Gallery Live sometime as well. If you're ever interested, Cash, that would be awesome. But definitely check him out. Yeah, and this thing is phenomenal, bud. Hope you get a chance to see it as well. What's the size comparison of the Batman Who Laughs to the Batman Premium format? This to me is bigger. I'm looking at them both, but I think they'll pair up really nicely together. And again, I'm sure I'll do a video with him in the case so you guys can see size comparison. I'm also going to put this Batman Who Laughs right next to the Prime 1 Batman Who Laughs for the review. So the review will be up probably tomorrow or the next day. Batman Who Laughs, or the newly announced Dark Knight Returns Batman statue from Sideshow. That's tough. Again, Kevin, it really just depends on how much of a connection you have to it, or to the character. But I think that is going to be a special piece as well. Although we haven't seen it fully revealed, and it is done by Daniel Bell. So you know how popular Daniel Bell pieces are. Fatal, the collector, says the only disappointment is the crown. It doesn't bother me because again, the crown matches the rest of the chains. It matches the gold emblems throughout, that rusted look. So yes, everything could have been silver. Like I'm looking at the Prime 1 piece and everything on it silver. I like this one that everything on it is kind of a goldish rusty color. So again, it's just a different take. Again, I think Eric agrees with me. I think the paint application is really well done.
It's very well done. Yes.
Super Miguel says, that's it. I pre-ordered it. Hey, congratulations to you. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's see. I've been talking a lot, Eric. Why don't you give some more thoughts on this guy? What do you think?
Yeah, but just giving him a 360. I mean, like I said, it's a web camera, so it's hard to see. Yeah. All right. So yeah, starting off with the base, I mean, it looks good. The colors look good. If you don't mind the brown, the way it's painted is absolutely amazing. Everything's looking good. Chains look good. The folds, creases. It's an amazing sculpt.
Again, is there anything that you feel like that you would want to change?
I mean, if I didn't see the prototype where the visor looked a little bit more silver, no. I think he's really impressive in person. And I like the fact that he's on like the Batcave platform.
All right, guys, I am putting the link here. I did just find it, and I'll see if I can pin that comment. I'm not sure if I can or not.
I mean, there's not much to say about a black and gray piece, but it's very well done.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, it's not just black and gray. It's like there's lots of things going on with the golds and the other colors. I just think it's really well done overall.
Yeah, the maroons. That doesn't show up too many times in pictures.
It's really well done overall.
Yeah, the maroon.
See if I can pin that comment for you guys. Not sure if I can or not. There we go. Let me see if it pins it. So the message should be pinned at the top now. If you guys do want to order, it should be at the very top of the live chat. Let's see. Anybody else have any comments here? I'm watching 2 channels, but I had to come through real quick. Hey, I appreciate you joining us. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Late Night Trip says, is the exclusive a must-have? The exclusive, you get the pickaxe and you get the other portrait. Now, I think Eric was kind of leaning more toward this portrait. I personally like the regular. And so I don't think, for me, it's not an EX or fail, but if you're gonna, what is it, like another $10 or something, $15? Let me check the price here.
Some people like to order it through retailers to where they only have the regular edition. I don't think it's an exclusive or fail.
The exclusive is $600, guys, and the collector's edition is $580. So to me, is it worth an extra $20? Yeah, for sure. Just again, because you can really swap out your differences here, you know?
Yeah. If you had to pick it up at your comic book shop, the regular is great.
Bring the Winter says the interior jacket is more of a burgundy wine color. I think that's a great description.
Yeah.
Burgundy wine color there. And there again, there's Eric's. That's the regular portrait there.
Oh, I keep getting confused. I keep thinking this is the exclusive.
No, that's the regular. That's the regular. And but it should have been the exclusive. That's a way better in my. I mean, I like that.
Yeah, both of them are great. You're fine with either one.
Justin says, I'm not intimately familiar with the character to answer this question, but my son is wondering how the Batman Who Laughs sees with the crown and spikes over his eyes. I just think he's an, outer worldly being. I think he can just, he can do whatever he wants, really.
I know it was explained at one point. I don't remember how it is, though.
Thanks for being here, Lane. Appreciate it. Jeffrey Lane says, this channel is definitely going to make me a collector, seriously. Well, thank you very much. And Jeffrey, just welcome to the community. That's the main thing, is that we all have a love of collecting here, but really to me, it's more about the community, the brotherhood that we create with each other. And again, hopefully we'll all be here for each other. So I appreciate you being here.
So Chris, what do you think of, I don't know if you want to leave it for the review, but what do you think of him compared to the Prime 1 as far as like the color?
Well,
and the sculpt is there. The sculpt is great. I'm not going to ask you how the sculpt is because I already know.
Yeah, yeah. I'll leave some of that for the review, but I will say that, and we've talked about it before to a certain degree, that this piece is great because it highlights him. Mm-hmm. Whereas the Prime 1 piece, it has so much going on with the Robins or the, and it's just that there's a lot more going on with that piece. But this one definitely highlights him specifically. And we talked about the Queen Studios piece. It looks great too on Throne, but it doesn't highlight him because there's so many of those creepy zombie Robins and whatever going around him. So if you just want a piece that showcases the Batman Who Laughs, this is the piece to get, because every other company has all the Robins around it.
Yeah, and that's what I struggled with the XM. I love that the portrait without the visor around his eyes. That I think was inspired off Jock's cover art. And like you said, yeah, you have all the Robins around it, and I can't even imagine the size of that, because I know that's a big piece itself, and it's quarter scale.
Jeff Moore says about the visor, he says, I think he has a telepathy type sense of surroundings. Carl says that the visor has a display on the inside.
He's a bat.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's the things. Thank you guys for chiming in. Jeffrey Lane says, do you think they're going to make a Michael Keaton Flash Batman? You're damn right they are. I think if that movie does well, which I think it will, specifically because of Batman, I think they're going to, make a lot of Michael Keaton stuff, and we can only hope. Yeah, that's a great book. Congratulations on picking that up. What do you rank NWH out of 10? I'm not sure what NWH is. What is NWH?
NWH.
I'm not sure. Omniverse, if you would let me know what you mean by that. Sorry. Batman Who Laughs can see through the membrane of the multiverse. So there you go. And it says the visor is made from the dark metal in the comics. Oh, No Way Home. I actually am seeing that tomorrow.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow. So I probably the family's going. So we might, I don't know, maybe I can convince my wife to do a spoiler reaction show if you guys are interested. I know not everybody likes those, so let me know in the chat. Would you guys want me to do that? I think that would be fun to talk about it. Hey, thank you very much, Michael, for being here. It's 3 a.m. in France. Appreciate you being here. Really appreciate that. Yeah. No spoilers for Spider-Man right now, guys. It's been an hour. I think it's about time to wrap this up. Again, hold on. We have one more question here. Did you guys have any issues with inserting the back skirt between the torso and legs? No, I didn't. It went right in. Just make sure you go at an angle. There is an angle to the insert, so just insert it at an angle and then kind of put the torso in at an angle, and I think you'll be just fine. But anyway, again, let's throw it over to Eric. Final thoughts on this, Eric?
Yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm showing it off to you, so I haven't had the time to actually stare at it and soak it in. But first impressions, it's incredible. Yeah, when we sign off, I'm gonna soak it all in and look over all the details that I'm seeing so far, and I'm happy with my purchase. I'm glad I picked it up. So
yeah, looks great. I'm gonna piggyback. I think it's way better in person than I was expecting. Again, Eric and I were both nervous. We were both kind of thinking. I'm sorry. We were both kind of thinking that we might have to return this one because, again, some of those photos scare us, and so I'm really glad that we could do this unboxing for you guys tonight, and I'm really glad that we'll get a review out here real quick so you guys can decide for sure. Again, I do have the link up above if you want to order. Again, that does help the channel, so thank you guys very much for supporting us like you do. And again, thank you very much. If you are watching for the very first time, please subscribe. Please like this video. It does really help us, grow as a channel. And also, if you want to take it one step further, hit the notification bell, hit the join button down below for early access to our videos. And again, I cannot wait to get this review out to you guys. A lot of amazing content for you guys, a lot of surprises over the next few weeks. And I do want to plug one more time the Batsy Awards next Wednesday, December 29th. It's going to be a very special show celebrating not only collectors, but celebrating the best of the best that came out in 2021. And it makes me very excited for 2022. So again, I want to thank Eric for joining us tonight. This was awesome to do a double live unboxing.
Great. Thanks for having me on.
You did great, by the way. I know you were probably a little nervous to do it live on camera.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to actually looking at the statue, because the whole time I'm looking at the screen, I'm not really looking at the statue.
And that's the problem with doing these live ones. It's like, I spend an hour afterwards just staring at it, because I kind of look at it, but then I glance away. And so I'm really
Looking forward
excited
to seeing him.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, like the video if you haven't done so. And again, stay tuned for the review up probably tomorrow or the next day. So thank you very much. And we'll see you soon in the Batcave. Bye, holiday. Good night.
Guys.
Happy holidays.